excited.
Welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. In this
Banjo?
episode, we're gonna start off with talking about a little dreamy dream I had.
Fuck yeah.
So this was like a month ago, like right when you got coronavirus, but I wrote it down because I knew I wanted to talk about it on the show.
Okay.
So the dream begins, and you and I, it's like a little bit in the future, I guess. We must have racked up a little bit more popularity because there's like a dedicated room in my house, and you're actually there with me recording together. And you say something, and when you say it, I'm kind of like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have said that. You're going to piss some people off. And you're like, no, it's fine. They're virgins. It'll be fine. And
Sounds like me.
Come to find out, it had like made its way onto Twitter, and a bunch of people found out and are like coming to our channel to fucking try to cancel us.
Yeah.
And like it gets to the point where it's so fucking bad, like people are threatening to dox us. I'm like, look, man, maybe you should step down from the channel.
No!
Yeah, so
It was silenced.
you end up, leaving, and John takes your place. So I don't know exactly how this worked. I don't know if like you were like living near, if you were moved in or something, like we were sharing a house. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but now John lived down in Indy with me, and we were doing the show together. And one day after recording, we decided we were going to go downtown to Rocket Fizz. So we go to walk inside, and like he goes in front of me, like I'm holding the door for him to go in, and like he goes wide-eyed and it's like, oh shit. And I try to be like, what's wrong? And then he fucking like flies the fuck back like someone had just kicked him in the chest. And you come walking out and like just stare me down. I'm like, well, you fucking defeated him, so I guess now you get to come back. Like it was fucking Highlander.
What the fuck? There can be only one. Yeah. Jesus Christ. How did I fucking get him? Did I just force push him?
I think you kicked him in the chest. And like he just fell back and was like,
John,
yeah, I mean,
in the chest.
You fucking beat him in formal combat, so you get the position.
Well, Twitter can't argue with that.
No, it can't.
That's honor. That's honorable combat.
Twitter can bitch and cry all they want, but they can't fight with the honor code.
Yeah.
Not here on Long Live the Lads. But
I really like that dream.
Even crazier than like the Highlander thing is the fact that I would ask you to step down for saying something. That was the most unrealistic part. It was something racial.
Was it? That sounds like me.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it doesn't. No.
It wasn't like, no, it wasn't something in jest either. Like you were completely serious.
I just came out the box with fucking slurs on the mind.
We were talking about something.
Why are you in his hole right now?
So I can get up here.
Okay.
And like we got on the topic of like downtown area in Indy and like the ghetto, and then you just started popping off.
I was listing crime statistics left and right.
That might have been part of what it was.
No.
You're like, did you know, despite making up 13%?
Yeah, I knew. I was like, he was like, the word "despite" popped into my brain. I was like, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
Oh.
I would like to state for the record that this is jokes and this is not my actual like sentiments on anything that I actually feel. This is all jokes. I am not a racist.
Yeah.
I pinky promise.
To put it in layman's terms, YouTube algorithm, that was a joke.
Yes, YouTube algorithm. This is purposely taken out of context for comedy reasons.
Yeah.
So, get it right. Why is
Suck
Banjo like ripped? Yeah. YouTube algorithm, suck my clit real fast, honestly.
Honestly. I've gotten really into telling people to suck my clit.
Oh my god, I love that.
It's so much fun.
You know what word is really funny? Because if people react negatively, they know.
What?
It's like the curse of knowledge.
Fuda?
No,
Trap?
the word cunny.
Oh, yeah, that's another.
Yep, you say that word, and if people react, you're like, ah, a fellow terminally online degenerate. I'm glad that we are both cursed with knowledge.
It's
I
like,
hate that.
have you ever seen that, like, I don't know, it's a fucking grocery store or something in a deli, and they're like, it says try our Fuda, and then it's scratched out to say feta cheese, and it's got like an anime girl holding her skirt down.
Oh god.
And like the tagline is, you have to you have to admit you know what it means to complain about it.
Yeah, that really is like a catch-22, because if you complain about it, you're admitting to knowing what Fuda is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny, actually. So, you know what I've been doing recently?
What's that?
I've been doing some light rereading on Chris Chan lore.
Nice.
And
Always a good choice.
I always and I forgot about the Jule thing.
Like,
do you know what
Gen
the
A?
Okay, so
Is that the comparison?
no.
Okay.
So Julie was, I believe, another troll account that he fell in love with. He got catfished against, something like that.
Wow,
Anyway,
that's crazy.
he ended up releasing. Okay, it got leaked. He did not release it. The video is entitled "For Julie's Eyes Only," and it was him fucking a sex doll, an anime sex doll named Kimmy,
Okay.
and he's like talking to it.
Uh-huh.
And he tries to say Julie, but he goes, Joy! Like right at the end, like right as he's about to nut. And it's so fucking funny. I can't find the actual like tape, and I don't really want to see it because first of all, it's like 240,
Right.
240p. But you can find the audio, and it's so fucking funny. I'll have to send it to you so you can like listen to it and have like the curse of knowledge.
You know what?
But
Lost
he just
media.
says Julie. What?
I've discovered. Well,
What?
not discovered. I've discovered that it is lost media. Mr. Hands.
Oh god.
Cannot find that shit anywhere.
Yeah, that is like wiped. That's been scrubbed.
Yeah. Don't get me
So
wrong.
why are you looking for Mr. Hands?
Okay, so at
Yeah?
work last night, okay, this is a whole nother fucking can of worms to get into. We have this guy there who's like a conspiracy theorist,
I love that.
like hardcore, and like he's been getting really bad recently, and like showing us videos and shit. And he was on this little fucking, you know, website where they let you put up anything, so dumbass like Nazi propaganda and shit's on there.
Okay.
And
Does he read like the Daily Stormer?
no, but I know he follows Alex Jones pretty religiously.
Okay. Okay.
I think we saw Two Girls, One Cup on there, so we got on the topic of like weird sexual videos like that.
Okay.
And Mr. Hands came up, and he had never seen it before, so we spent like 2 hours at work trying to find this fucking video instead of working.
I love that. I really love that.
But,
God.
dude, he's like going absolutely batshit crazy. Like, he went from being really into investing.
I think you should move a little bit on the platform to that little corner.
I've been trying to fucking get myself lined up correctly. That was more timing. Like at the start of the summer when I started working there, he followed Elon Musk pretty religiously and like got all his fucking investing advice from what he was into.
My dog barked.
I heard it was little Jack. But since then, it is like devolved to the point where here recently he's been telling us about how the fucking Earth is flat. There's Nazi bases in Antarctica. The Nazis were actually the good guys, and the Jews control everything, and they're really lizard people who are like shapeshifters. He's talking about how like the elites fucking eat kids, which is like the one thing that's kind of hard to fight about, especially right now, because as fucking crazy as that is, we live in the fucking clown world where that actually might be true.
Eat I don't
Yeah.
wait.
I don't know
like,
about eat, but they're definitely fucking kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say like eat no, but
Would I be
something
like
also bad.
absolutely crazy shocked if I found out they were? No.
No.
Do I
Yeah,
think
no.
without a doubt they are? No.
Yeah. Like I don't actively think that it's happening.
No.
However, if
would I
you
be
told me
surprised in the
tomorrow-
slightest?
Yeah, exactly. I don't expect it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Is my general thoughts on that. So, how do you feel about the conspiracy guy?
Oh my
you
god,
like him?
I love him so much. He is my
I would
favorite
love him
at work
too.
activity.
At where is he cute? Is he cute?
No,
Is he?
no.
Does he look?
No.
Does he look like an Anna?
A what?
An anorexic guy?
Oh, a little bit. He's a scrawny guy and like tall, lanky.
Yes, he's a lanklet.
Yeah. But there is nothing I love more than talking with him and like egging him on and acting like I fucking agree with him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fuck.
Oh, that fucking reminds me.
What?
So our favorite schizoid freak in Piss World,
Yeah.
he's been actually kind of getting into it with the devout Buddhist recently.
Really? That ain't no good.
And the devout Buddhist, he's a really like dry, sarcastic, like ironic humor kind of guy.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes he'll say like absurd shit, and you have
Are
to
you
like
fucking
you have to
kidding
already
me?
What?
That's some fucking horse shit.
Oh, that's not fun. But he like you have to kind of like have prior knowledge to know if he's bullshitting or not, which he usually always is.
Right.
So he and the Buddhist guy kind of started to get into it, where the Buddhist guy or not the Buddhist guy. So first of all, the schizoid, he is a fucking jackass. Like he has a
Yes.
really big superiority complex, but he pretends that acknowledging it makes it not bad.
Uh-huh.
Like he said that he lost a mutual friend because he started like speaking with disdain towards this person's fucking PhD. Mind you, this guy's like 25 and he lives at home and he dropped out of high school and he can't hold a job for more than 2 weeks.
Right.
And he's shit talking someone who has a PhD.
Right.
So, you know. And he thinks that acknowledging that makes it less of an issue than it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so he and the Buddhist have kind of been like at each other recently, where the Buddhist is like pointing out like, dude, you do nothing with your life, and the schizoid is like, you're a retard, you don't know anything. So the schizoid, to solve this, has decided to join the army, but lie about how he got arrested to the army. And he said that, and the entire server was like, so you lied to the army about getting arrested? And he's like, well, yeah. And I was like, I specifically said, well, what were you arrested for? And he did not give a clear answer.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, well, knowing this guy, it's either going to be like possession or something fucking crazy like assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
There's no in between. So he fucking, and then like another guy comes in and he's like, so you think they're not going to fact check that? And he's like, well, they might. I guess I'll just see when I get there. Dude. So that's the newest arc in the schizoid.
Oh man, I can't wait for that arc to be complete.
Neither can I. I'm really excited. Because it's really funny because people are kind of like seeing that he's full of shit.
Right.
It's really funny. It's just a good fucking time.
Good time for everyone involved.
Yeah. And then last night, I had a fun little interaction with people I'm genuinely convinced are crackheads.
Okay.
So, it was like 8:20. Like, it was like almost fucking close.
Yes.
And these people come up, and they kind of give me bad vibes right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they come up and they order something that I didn't have in the case, and I was like, oh, I don't have that right now. And the husband got kind of snappy, and he said, well, can you make it? And I was like, yeah, it'll be like 10, 15 minutes. And he's like, okay. So they have that, and the wife is like very nice, but I go to make their shit, and they're not talking to me. but they're kind of talking like in my direction, you know, kind of giving me the impression that they wanted me to hear what they were saying.
Right.
Well, they almost immediately start shit talking someone else they saw in Walmart. And it was like they start calling him like a piece of shit because he was like, I guess, yelled at his kid or something. I didn't hear any yelling, but you know, whatever. So I just kind of like, oh, okay. And like the woman, she's like fucking cursing left and right, and she was like, yeah, he's a fucking dipshit. I can't fucking believe he would treat his fucking kid like that. Like really, like going out there. Well, anyway, so after I like get their shit in the oven, I have to wait for it to like cook. A DoorDash order comes up, and I walk up to her. I was like, "Oh, you're the DoorDash." She's like, "Yeah." So I get the bags from the warmer, and I hand them to her, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hold on, let me like grab the drink." And she's like, "Okay." So I'm turning around, I'm kind of chit chatting with her, as I'm filling the drink. So I'm looking at her.
Right.
I'm looking at this woman, and I fill the drink and I give it to her, and okay, first of all, I don't like how that is a sphincter, but anyway. So I'm looking at her, and then I give her the drink, and she walks away.
Okay.
And then I go, and by this time, the stuff in the oven is done. So then I go, and I grab it, and I put it in a little container, and I give it to them. And as I walk up there and hand it off to them, she says, "Thank you." Then she goes, "Did you fucking see that girl?" And I said, "What?" And she goes, "She had fucking lice. She had eggs in her hair. I saw her scratching." And I was like, "Oh, wow, that's gross." And she's like, "Yeah, it's fucking disgusting." And then, like, she thanked me and walked away. And before, like, I had handed off the food to the DoorDash, the woman was talking about, like, someone else, and she was like, "I wouldn't be surprised if she lived in a fucking double-wide, fucking white trailer park trash." All sorts of just bullshit.
Yeah.
So she walks away, and mind you, this is what they looked like. The husband looked like he was a big fan of Kid Rock, is all I can really say. Tattoos up the neck, like goatee, really short cropped hair, tattoos on the hands, and he was kind of a dick. So I feel like he was a big Kid Rock fan, really big fan of Butt Rock, Limp Bizkit, that kind of thing.
Right.
The woman, awfully retouched bleach blonde hair.
Ooh.
Unfilled nail extensions. Her lipstick, she didn't have a liner on, so it was feathered, like kind of smudged on her, like on the like lip line.
Right.
And her eyeshadow was smudged out black raccoon eyes. Like she put eyeshadow on, then took the palm of her hand and just smudged it all over her eye socket. And she was a fucking dipshit. Just, first of all, I was looking at the DoorDash woman, scratched her cheek, did not even reach up to scratch her hair. And this woman was just talking about, like, oh, trailer park trash, fucking disgusting, entirely not self-aware that she looked, sounded, and smelled like trailer park trash.
Yeah.
Like, she smelled of, like, stale cigarette smoke. And I was just like, oh my fucking god. Like, they lacked self-awareness in every sense of the word. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. So that was the fun little interaction I had last night, where I was just like, listening. I was like, does she not hear herself? What does she see in the mirror when she gets home, you know?
Yeah, there's nothing better than dealing with people who aren't fucking self-aware.
Yeah, like, she was talking all this shit that could easily apply to her.
Yeah. And
I was like, Jesus Christ.
And
it was just me.
People
so
like
I couldn't,
that.
like... Yeah.
It's like, it's always they hate people who are exactly like them.
Yeah. Only the woman she was talking about was not exactly like her.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, what she was talking about. Like, she had really nice hair. Like, the DoorDash woman had really, like, sleek, glossy, like, naturally ginger hair that she very clearly took care of.
Right.
Like, there wasn't even so much as, like, a stray frizz. And then you have the fucking trailer park trash with the bleach blonde, fucking snapped off, melted hair from all the bleach she uses. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, who comes to Walmart at, like, 9 o'clock at night and orders a hot dog? Trailer trash.
Trailer trash,
like, what the fuck? It was just like, Jesus fucking Christ. But that was the fun little interaction I had. And then, like, a while ago, I had a guy come up and he didn't know how to say marinara, so that was pretty fun.
What was he saying?
He would say, like, looked at the menu and he was like, "Oh, I'll have some marn, manarn." I can't say it, just the red sauce. I was like, yeah, okay.
Can I get some marnar? Can I get some of that narnar?
Can I get some of that Menard? Oh, speaking of Menard, I went to Red Robin with my mom recently because we were like out running around getting stuff for people. And I tried the veggie burger.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's actually pretty fucking good.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, veggie burgers, usually they'll have like a weird texture or like a distinctly weird flavor.
Yeah.
This was really good, and the veggie burger had avocado and salsa on it.
Damn. It's too bad I can never try it.
What?
Because I always have to get the same thing.
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
Yeah, the Curse of Red Robin, you know?
Yeah. And then we got like a dessert and we tried those like little donut ring things.
Yeah.
Those are literally just elephant ears.
Yeah.
I did not know that. They have a fun texture. You can kind of pull them apart layer by layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time on the Banjo Kazooie, I missed one fucking note in this level. So now I gotta go back and fucking find it. So I'm not gonna do that on camera because that's a waste of my time. That's a waste of your time. It's a waste of Leslie's time, but I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
So next time I'm just gonna have that one note wherever she may be, and we'll go to Gloop Glap Bloom. So that's gonna be a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look forward to that.